Outgoing ICC chair Barclay blames members' self-interest for congested cricket calendar. Greg Barclay, the outgoing chair of the ICC, has acknowledged the game he governed for 4 years is a mess and has warned of more challenging times ahead as he gives way to Shah. In an interview with The Telegraph, Barclay, who had 2 two-year terms at the helm from 2020, also cautioned Shah against taking the game under the yoke of India. Barclay stepped down on December 1, in the midst of an ongoing crisis over the Champions Trophy venues, and he admitted there was so much cricket being played that he had lost track of who was playing whom. In his tenure, 3 more major franchise-based T20 leagues cropped up, in the USA, the UAE and South Africa, further cramming an already packed calendar. He blamed the members' self-interest for the situation. "I reckon, I am at the apex of the game and I can't tell you who's playing around the world. In fact, I didn't realize that Sri Lanka were in South Africa until I read about Marco Jansen's 7 wickets this morning," Barclay said. "So we've lost perspective. It's not great for the game at all. It's a mess. The calendar is incredibly congested and self-interest is such that it's almost impossible to untangle all of that, because no one's going to give up their content." Barclay said he hoped Shah would be able to leverage India's stature take the game out of the mess it was in. "I think he's got a great opportunity to use what he's got in his background to help India take the game to another level, but without making it sort of under the yoke of India as well," Barclay said. "We're really lucky to have India. They're a massive contributor to the game across all the measures, but one country having that amount of power and influence does distort a whole lot of other outcomes, which is not necessarily helpful in terms of that global growth. Has the ability to bring India into the international fold even more. There are a number of things that India could do to help unite and grow the game, including commercially helping to pool offshore rights, using their teams to give opportunity to smaller full members and emerging countries, using their clout to open new territories and markets, collaborating closely with the ICC to help benefit members, as examples." Barclay also warned of an impending financial readjustment the game might be forced to make, in the shape of its next media and commercial rights deal. The current rights deal is the most lucrative the ICC has signed, worth over $3 billion. The bulk of that value has come from the Indian market where Disney Star hold the rights to broadcast ICC events until 2027. That has resulted in revenue distributions to full members of a size they have never seen before, and it has become particularly important for members such as the PCB, NZC, CWI, SLCA,